Hi, JD.
Hi, Warren.
So, welcome to your second guesting in my vlog in a different show. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you could remember, JD guested in my channel for the first time in a YouTube live. So, she opened my YouTube live show entitled Unedited. And of course, I promised that she will be guesting again for my Life Icons. She really deserves a spot in my Life Icons show. And that's why we're here now. Thank you very much for watching. Some of my friends, JD, also requested for this because I had questions which were really reserved for this My Life Icons show. How are you today? That's my first question.
Yeah, first, thank you so much for the second opportunity. It's really an honor to become part of your show and to be able to, discuss some of the few things that are probably for me not interesting, but maybe interesting to other people watching your show. And I'm good. I have been great. I'm spending a lot of time pampering myself, self care, taking care of my mental health in the middle of this pandemic. So life is good. Love life is also good. So I think the last time that I was in your channel, or the last time we did something, I was probably not the same person. As if it was too long ago. It was just a few weeks ago. But yeah, things have been really good the past few weeks. So
That's
I'm
good.
happy. I'm happier. Yeah, hi to all the subscribers of Warren. Thank you so much for supporting and watching the show.
Mhm.
And we really appreciate everybody who's supporting small YouTubers like us.
Mhm.
Hi to all our friends, and if anybody is also um, watching my videos or are watching my videos, thank you so much also for the support. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to my channel. It's JD Vander. You can check it out. And again, thank you so much, guys, for the support. Please continue supporting small YouTubers. You don't know, you are changing the lives of many of us. And also, we are trying to make better contents for you, for us to be able to help you, make your lives better, make better decisions, or probably just the thought of entertaining you.
My second question is, what inspired your attire for today? I have always considered you, GD, as my fashion icon. Specifically, I have always been a fan of your taste in fashion, your fashion choices, and all. And I'd like to ask, what is the inspiration? What's the story of the ensemble for this episode? Like the blazer, the shirt, and everything.
Well, I think I just wanna show a modern corporate guy, somebody who's striving into the corporate world. That's why that explains the blazer, and the shirt, of course, is just so people can see that, oh, he's still just a basic person. He's just one of us, or he's just a normal guy, and he's just wearing the blazer on top because he's in the corporate world. But it's not a big thing to me though. I don't even consider this as a fashion statement because I'm not really the fashionista kind of person. But I appreciate if you liked what you have seen from my outfits and my pictures, and if other people appreciates it, then thank you so much. But no, I don't make an effort, and I don't look at other people as an inspiration for my passion. I mean for my fashion. I think it's just me. I just wanna look good. I just wanna dress decently. And since we are on a live show, or we are in your show, then I think you deserve to, you deserve to have a guest that really looks respectable and decent enough. So I just want to look decent for everybody.
Yeah. Speaking of vanity, of course, I watched your latest vlog episode, and it was about pampering oneself. Now, when I watched the video, I did not really quite understand the dynamics of the skincare, everything. So I'd like you to explain that particular procedure because I haven't tried it, and congratulations because you've tried it. What's that skincare all about? I mean, can you discuss
Yeah,
it
I
with
think
us?
Yeah, I think it's just the same with the clothes that I wear. I'm very particular of the brand, and I'm also very particular of how I take care of my skin and my appearance. We can never reverse aging, but we can age gracefully. We can make an effort for us to age gracefully, and that's by taking care of our skin at a very young age. I think I already started going to the derma at the age of I think 24, and for 2 to 3 years, 24 to 25, when we were in Cebu, um, Prada Medispa from Club Ultima already took care of my skin. It's just diamond peel and regular facial every 2 weeks, and sometimes weekly, it depends. I go to the beach a lot, so that means that my skin tends to dry faster, and by exposing myself to under the heat of the sun probably a longer period of time than um, you know, um, it exposes my skin to the damaging rays of the sun. The beach, the salty water, the not so clean water, and all the dirt. So we have to take extra care of ourselves. So I have been going to Prana since um, when I was 24, and then probably a few years I stopped. And then just recently, I have been somebody's there's a local no, this is not local. This is I think a brand that's known around the country, Skin Station. I go to Skin Station for my regular derma. I just stopped when we were on lockdown. I was scared because it's difficult when somebody is handing you and you don't know if the virus can be passed on to you. So now that probably the restrictions are at ease, and we are not on lockdown anymore, and a lot of people are already a lot of people already started going to the spa, to the clinic. So I already, I was able to build the courage to go back to the clinic and pamper myself again. So I just had my, I think, first or second session already. On top of that, I have been taking care of my skin with skincare products that are from the US and from the Philippines. So I'm not really very maarte with my skincare. Before I'm just, as long as I get the regular derma, facial and diamond peel, I can live with just washing my face at night and then a moisturizer. But then I noticed that as I age, I started seeing some fine lines here and wrinkles here. So, you know, as what I mentioned earlier, we want to we want to age gracefully, and we can never really reverse aging. And since we are vain, I'm very particular of how I look. So
Knowing that you're a beach babe, knowing that you travel a lot and expose yourself to the sun, now I know that skincare, doing some sophisticated skincare technology is not really a vanity to you, but I think it's a price to pay because of
yeah,
pleasure you actually experience
yeah,
with
because
your travel. And you deserve everything that you do. You deserve every enjoyment that you experience in life because you work hard for it. And speaking of working hard, you travel harder. So that's one of our differences, Shady. We have so many things in common. We have lots of common denominators, but one thing that I'm not really comfortable with is traveling. And you are really that person. You are a jet setting diva What do you think is the reason why you really love to travel?
Well, I know why you can't travel. I know you love to travel, but you have what do you call your
Health
condition?
restrictions.
What do you call when you make hilo hilo?
Vertigo.
Vertigo. You have vertigo. That's why you can't travel. I love to travel because I learn a lot from traveling, and I'm able to express myself better when I'm traveling and nobody is around me, so I can express myself freely. I also love learning and discovering new cultures. Through traveling, I was able to meet a lot of friends from the other parts of the world, people from Italy, people from Spain, from Australia, from the UK, and it's just nice because you learn a lot from them. You feel like you're just partying around Boracay, or you're just partying around Siargao. It's not just the partying and going to the beaches and doing island hopping. The people that you meet, even locals, you learn a lot from them. You learn a lot from how they live, what their life is like in the island. The other tourists from Spain, you learn a lot about what it is living in Spain like, what it is living in Italy like, what's the life of a pilot, because I've became friends with a lot of people from different professions. So
Wow.
I learn a lot from traveling, and at the same time, I'm able to de-stress. That's my way of probably escaping from reality. But honestly, we are not really able to escape reality, but we are just probably taking some time off to recharge.
You mentioned earlier you've met a lot of people in your travels, anywhere in the world. Was there a time when you traveled and you fell in love with a stranger and you were really worried that you have to go back home to Bohol? Like love at first sight or like 1 week love or something?
I never experienced falling in love while
Or crush or
I'm
like
on
a very special
vacation.
feeling?
I always hook up with people when I'm on vacation. I always, hang out with people, and then it goes to something more like a fling.
So you always had
But
crushes. You always had crushes wherever you
of
go.
course, I do. In every vacation, I always have 2 to 3 people that I date around
So no
every
one
time.
stood out. No one stands out. After I asked you the question, no one was really like running in your mind or something.
At the time when I'm on, at the time when on vacation, during those days wherein I'm in the island for 5 days, a lot of people will stand out. But I know the reality is like, after this vacation, I might not have the chance of seeing them again, or I might be able to only catch up on them through Facebook or Instagram, and I don't think that's gonna work. It never came to a point wherein I got too attached. I think that's the right term. It never came to a point wherein I got too attached with the person. For me, there's always this, I'm grounded, or probably there's always this in my head na they're just flings and they're just temporary. And after this vacation, all of this craziness is over. So, yeah, I think that's just
That's
it.
my girl. Very realistic, very
Yeah.
practical. Question about your travel is what life lessons have you taken home from your travels that you would like to share to my subscribers, to our subscribers?
I think the life lesson there is that life is a continuous learning process, and you always have to go out of your comfort zone for you to learn more. Sometimes when you're so sheltered within your comfort zone, your learning is hindered and you're not able to maximize the things that you're supposed to learn in life in general. And by going outside your comfort zones, going to places and traveling, you're able to learn more about yourself. You're able to discover more about yourself, the kind of person who you really are, because that's when your true personality is tested, is when you're outside your comfort zone. Because these places are foreign to you, especially other countries and even neighboring provinces. You don't know their culture, you don't know anybody there, you don't know the people, you don't know the places. So you learn to discover more about yourself, how creative you are in terms of planning your itinerary, your communication skills, learning how to talk to people, how to approach people at the airport, talking to people from the locally from the local place itself, or talking to the locals from the island or wherever you are. So talking to foreigners. So you learn a lot about yourself, and you learn a lot about others too. At the same time, they will be also able to help the economy.
Okay. Thank you very much. So we've discussed a lot about your travels. Now let's move to your career. You're one of my icons because you're so brave to leave one career for another. And I think I've already done that in my life, but you are really more aggressive. So from call center to a managerial, just whatever you're allowed to share about your job now. Can you please tell us?
Working as a research manager in one of, uh, I think this is the only business um, in the whole world that I know who caters to government contractors, and a business that surrounds around government contracting. I mean, there is a lot of business around the United States who does almost similar, but I think we are the ones who's only doing this to our customers. So this career, this business is very unique to me, and I'm learning a lot every day. Not only from the business, not only from the nature of our business, but also from the people that I'm working with, because I'm working with my counterparts are from the United States, and some are from Manila, and some are locally. So from here from Bohol, so locals. So this is all new to me, not something that I have done before. Research is, far from what I've really imagined myself to be in. Um, I think the last time that I did research was when I was in college, and the basic research that we do in call center, knowing our customers or knowing what the account is, and not really the research that we are doing now. But um, yeah, I love what I am doing now because I'm learning every day. And if you can see here, I have created this glass wall. I converted it into a, what do you
Like
call this?
transparent.
Whiteboard,
Ah,
something like a whiteboard.
yeah.
So all these things that are written here in this wall or in this glass are like the dates when all other big corporations, more multi-billion businesses in the United States will release their quarterly earnings. So I have here Accenture and other companies who will be releasing their quarterly earnings in the next 2 weeks.
I understand that
And
you're holding a managerial position now in the company, but did you start working on an entry level position?
no, I did not. I already, when I joined the company, I was hired as a manager. But this was a blessing in disguise to me. I never really planned on looking for a job here in Bohol, and I never really even imagined that I would be able to survive living in Bohol for more than a month. Um, Being the person that I am, I love big cities. I love the easy access to coffee shops, the easy access
Everything.
to massage parlors at dawn. You know me, sometimes I disappear in the middle of the night because I go to Fuente and find something to eat. I go to Starbucks and, get coffee. I go to McDo and get coffee at 3 a.m. But we can't do that here, and I never really imagined that I will be able to survive that kind of living here in the province. But surprisingly, I did, and I learned to love it. After the CEO interviewed me, and then the CEO offered me the job of supervising the whole operations here in Bohol for research. So he said, "Your resume is impressive. You have a good background, and we don't have any manager here in Bohol for research. And I will hire you, and you will start on Monday, and you will oversee the whole research operation for Bohol."
That was a whirlwind employment. Super.
I mean, the whole application process only took 3 days, and the following Monday, I already have a job, and I did not really.
Congratulations. Hands down. So, very
So
good, Jade. I'm so happy for you. And I think the 1 month break that it wasn't really a break because you were traveling, you were reconnecting with your friends. It really helped you appreciate Bohol back. And
yeah,
yes, and you came to love. You learned to love again your home province. So, my goodness, connection.
because I've been away for 10 years.
That's good, JD. Everything really happens for a reason, and there's always a beauty in every situation. Okay, di ba per se, when you take a break and then your siblings are complaining that you're jobless and all, but then there's beauty in it, and you have to realize later on that it's good that I took a break. That's really great. And you're
I
up.
think yeah, after 10 years of working, it was a break that I think I really needed. That's
Yes.
why I never felt depressed that I did feel bad that our client pulled out. I even took advantage of that opportunity to be able to go home and take a long break from work. And yeah, I was able to recharge and fully
It's
charge.
yeah, it's the same dynamics with people sleeping or animal hibernating, right? We really need to take a break. And so right now, in terms of your job now, do you still see yourself working there for the next 5 years?
I see myself working here long term.
Uh,
Um, I don't because I love people that I'm working with. The organization is really good, although we are not that big as a company and we are not really earning billions, but we are earning enough for us to be able to say that our company is stable, that we will be able to pay our people, that we will be able to continue operations, that we
and
will be
it
able
will
to
be nice
survive the
to
business.
correct, and it will be nice to motivate yourself that even if it's not that big as far as your opinion is concerned, but it will be nice to think that in the future you'll be part of its growth. You'll be part.
Exactly.
And one
So
factor also is some people in the society have established a stereotype that when you're a member of the LGBTQ family, there is a possibility you're vulgar or you're maarte, you're intimidating, you're a snob. What are aside from that, what are other pressures, JD, that you have experienced because you are you're an openly gay person? Were there standout experiences that you would like to share?
um, I don't I
In my
don't
case, I
have
haven't really
any
felt it that much. I mean,
I don't have anything in particular because growing up, my dad has always been there.
mhm.
He already made me feel accepted at a very young age, and it's not that he is so proud of me being gay, but he accepted me, and he made it a point that everybody knows that I am accepted and nobody should bully me because of who I choose to be. But it's normal, I think, growing up at school or while you're studying, you get bullied at one point in your life. So I think, yeah, I think
But
in college and
nothing really traumatic in school, especially in elementary.
um,
Traumatic.
yeah, I experienced bullying in college, but
But you're a brush
it's
up girl. I mean, you're strong.
y-
You
yeah,
keep
I think it did not really matter to me because I was able to establish a strong a strong and stable
And
relationship
you were
with a lot
accepted
of
at home,
people.
so you don't have any emotional handling.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of friends, and I myself sometimes I'm the bully one. So I did not.
So there was never a point in your life that you were a closeted gay because your father readily accepted you early on.
Yes, I did go through that phase when I had to hide, and I had to be careful with how I move and how I act because um, at a very young age, my parents already knew.
You know what, JD? I learned a lesson from your gay life. The reason why you're not affected so much, the reason why bullying is not good, of course, per se, but it doesn't become traumatic if you're emotionally stable. And you are emotionally stable because you are accepted and loved. So you have really, that's another reason why you're an icon because you have broken stereotypes. You said you can't really afford what other gays may have, set as an example. But if, for example, JD, you will be the basis of being gay, then you have set a really high standard. I can really say that because you're so decent, you're so strong, you're emotionally stable, and you have good tastes. Now, my next question is someone appreciating it? You know what I mean? Is someone making you smile and accepted that and appreciated all the good things that I just said about you?
Um,
Or no?
um,
Wow! That's a very simple question. It's so difficult to answer, right?
yeah, it's a very simple question, but super difficult to answer given the current situation. So I'd like to think of yes, and it's partly no. I'm not really sure how to answer that, but he makes me feel like he appreciates. Sometimes he tells me, "Oh my God, why am I
Why
teary
you
eyed?"
why are you emotional? Oh my god!
Yes, because of Moira. Moira released her
You
song
single.
new single Paubaya. What's Paubaya?
Paubaya. Paubaya.
Something like that. So yeah, I think he appreciates me. I mean, sometimes he tells me that, "Oh, I admire your job. I like what you're doing," and he appreciates every single thing that I do for him. But there's some kind of we are really in a very complicated space right now, and
And that makes it a no. That's why you said partly no.
yes, that's make it a no. That makes it a no because he can't really say that it should be it's something more than that.
More than that.
And that's exactly why
Deeper.
earlier I said I appreciated that my material stuff has labels because my relationship does not have labels. And
Mm.
yeah, I mean, it's always like that. So I don't know. People have all been telling me uh, you deserve more than having the no label kind of relationship. But
And sometimes,
because
JD,
of
it's
that,
also a matter of priority. Sometimes, if we prioritize something, like in my case, my vlog and my work, and if the love life becomes a distraction already, so you tend to choose the other priority compared to the one which gives you the negative thought, the negative aspect. So sometimes you just have to focus on one, and then if you're done with
yes,
that, then okay, you can give a chance to the other. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know how it doesn't.
yeah, yeah, that's right. I think because we are the kind of people who can instantly decide to drop the personal relationship and focus on our careers. And I think that's one of the reasons why we are where we are right now.
Thank you, JD, for opening up your life and sharing your life lessons. I appreciate it, and our subscribers
Pinaiyak mo pa ako.
have learned something. Oh my God! So your next
You
guesting.
got me right on the spot. Thank you so much, Koshi, and thank you to all the subscribers and supporters of Scotia. And then don't forget to also subscribe to my channel.
Brother
JD
Vlog.
Vander Vlog, if you haven't subscribed yet, and please continue supporting other small YouTubers like us. Um, we will try to put up a more better content for you, and we will try to come up with also more entertaining episodes. So thank you so
Correct.
much, guys, and I really appreciate, and thank you so much for spending the time with me. And love, love, love.
See you next time.
Bye.